The Tortoise and the Jackrabbit, written by Susan Lowell and illustrated by Jim Harris. One fine day, the desert was full of springtime magic. Seeds sprouted, eggs hatched, cactus buds bloomed. "Ah," said Tortoise, coming out of her burrow, "I feel good. I feel fast." Jackrabbit turned one of his huge ears in her direction. "Silly Tortoise," he laughed, "you drag that heavy shell wherever you go. As for me, I am free, free, free." Zig Jackrabbit leaped left. Zag Jackrabbit sprang right. "I am the fastest runner in the desert," he bragged. Tortoise looked patiently up at him with her old, old eyes. "Let's race," she said. Now the other desert animals gathered around. "I'm sure to win," said Jackrabbit. "Prove it," said Tortoise. So they agreed to race. "I'll mark the course," squawked Roadrunner, and off he ran. Over the rocky hill, across the dusty flat place, under the mesquite trees, to the water hole. "I'll draw the starting line," hissed Rattlesnake, as she slithered across the sand. Tortoise and Jackrabbit took their places side by side. "I'll watch from above," called Buzzard high in the sky, while Eagle floated silent as a cloud. Eyeing Jackrabbit hungrily, Coyote volunteered to start the race. 1, 2, 3, ow! Jackrabbit bolted away. "Long leap ho!" he sang, and over the rocky hill he soared in less than no time. Tortoise moved her scaly toes up the slope. Scritch, scratch, lump, thump, she went. Scorpion peeked out from beneath a big rock. Tortoise inched past a blooming prickly pear cactus. As she trudged around a giant saguaro, high up in its trunk, inside a dark hole, Elf Owl opened one sleepy eye. Tortoise rustled through desert dandelions and golden poppies, purple verbena, and the creamy butterfly lilies. Although she loved flowers, she did not stop. "Don't step on us!" cried the ants, scattering. "I won't," sighed Tortoise in her dry little voice, and she lumped and bumped along. Meanwhile, Jackrabbit came to the dusty flat place. "Long, low leap, ho!" he said, and skipped across. By now he left Tortoise far behind. Under the mesquite trees, he saw a patch of tender, sweet, delicious grass, and he stopped to nibble it. By the time he had eaten his fill, he felt so drowsy that he lay down in the shade and fell fast asleep. Tortoise plodded down the hill. Scritch, scratch, lump, thump. She was tired and hot, but Tarantula waved his 8 arms to cheer her onward. At last she too came to a dusty flat place. Help! A terrible monster with round black rubber tires. He tried to crush her flat. There was a roar, a smell of burning oil, and a cloud of dust. When the dust settled, Tortoise crept out of her shell. "Whew!" she said as she continued slowly and steadily along her way. She passed Jackrabbit, still snoozing under the mesquite tree. Suddenly, he woke up. He saw the other animals gathered at the water hole. The quails had even brought their children, like little brown eggs on legs, and Tortoise had almost reached the finish line. Jackrabbit flew past, light-footed deer somersaulted over stinky skunk, left Gila monster in the dust, and never even noticed shy kangaroo rat. He hightailed it faster than ever past hairy pig-like javelina, and then, whoops, he crashed right into shy coyote and skedaddled. But long, low leap, oh no! Tortoise scratched across the line first. The desert animals cheered. "Thank you, my friends," said Tortoise. Javelina handed the winner a beautiful spring bouquet of flowers. And slowly, happily, Tortoise ate it. The end.